First, members of the Senate, let me commend you for pushing back on the notion that the capacity for new state spending is infinite and that it's never enough, and that the state needs more money now, regardless of the consequences. Not only does the Greater Providence Chamber of Commerce oppose the millionaire's tax, we believe Rhode Island should go one step further and give every taxpayer a tax cut, as described by Leader Dela Cruz. The centerpiece of our affordability agenda, again, it's the centerpiece of our affordability agenda, is very simple: to give it back. Give it back to the taxpayers. And you have captured the spirit of that perfectly. What you have proposed is a disciplined reform of the personal income tax structure, reducing all 3 tax brackets by 10%, phased in evenly over the course of 5 years, and not doing the opposite, and the opposite being raising people's taxes. Your proposal is broad-based. It preserves the current progressive structure of the tax code as it stands, so every Rhode Islander benefits. Every Rhode Islander, and that's the beauty of it. This bill is measured and fully within the state's fiscal capacity. At full phase-in, the income tax adjustment is approximately $213 million. So that's at the full phase-in after 5 years. It's meaningful, but it's manageable, especially when you consider that personal income tax revenues have grown by more than 50% over the past 8 years, far outpacing inflation. So you can see that the current tax code, as it is performing, but we are saying that it can perform even more robustly under this legislation. If revenues soften and the safety valve, as Leader Dela Cruz mentioned, the next step in the phase down can be delayed. So nothing is automatic. This is about maintaining control and acting responsibility and with care, not with callousness. Thank you, Senator Tokoyan. We support your bill for eliminating the estate tax, and the story that you shared is really cuts to the heart of what we're talking about. For too long, people have said, you cannot afford to die in Rhode Island. Everybody's heard it. Everybody's heard that expression. You can't afford to die here. People of a certain age pack their bags, they head to Florida, and it's a running joke, except it's no joke. Policymakers cannot turn a blind eye to the basic, innate human behavior and desire of wanting to hold on to what has worked extremely hard for over the course of one's lifetime. Throughout the course of one's lifetime, worked hard, sacrificed, did the right things, was able to make a modest living. No one should feel like they have to leave Rhode Island or sell a profitable, long-time family business in order to leave a little something to their kids. Rhode Islanders are very familiar with this story, as Senator Tokoyan explained, and also Senator Rogers. That was a very compelling story. Senator, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. That must have been heartbreaking for the family. We would suggest that the backwoods policy of what's contributing to the long-term structural challenges in Rhode Island are exactly exacerbating the situation that we are confronted with today. There's no shortage of accountants standing by to show everyone and anyone who asks how to hold on to what they have rightfully earned by working and saving and paying their taxes all along the way. Taken together, the proposals that we are contemplating today and throughout the course of this legislative session, and particularly this evening before Senate Finance, actually make affordability real. They are smart, they're strategic, and they're crafted with the idea of finally changing the trajectory of our state. More private sector jobs will follow, and that's the enduring solution. So again, the centerpiece of our affordability agenda is give it back.